The history of the Pfalz goes back to more than 2,000 years to the time of the Romans who brought the vine and different other commodities to the region. It was known as the Palatinate or the wine cellar of the empire before it got its name in the beginning of the 20th century to Rhineland-Pfalz, where it was home to some of the most sought-after and expensive wines in the world. In the 1930s, the first and best-known wine route, known as Deutsches Weinstraße, or German wine route, was built, running the entire length of the region. It was further separated into three different sections: the Südpfalz, the south, the Mittelhart, the middle, and then the Unterhart, which was the north. It is currently home to the world's largest wine barrel, the world's largest wine festival in Bad Dürkheim, and the world's oldest wine in its historical museum. Currently, it is the largest red wine region and is the second largest wine region in Germany. It's known for its Rieslings and its Pinot Noir. The Pfalz region is located in southwest Germany, right along the French border. It runs along the Rhine River and is situated in the Rhine-Graben or Rhine Valley Rift, between the Hart Mountains and the Rhine Plain, extending from the south of Worms to the French border. It is about 45 miles long and 15 miles wide. Some major cities in the region, as mentioned earlier, are Bad Dürkheim and Mannheim.
When looking at the important varietals that are grown in Pfalz, Germany, we see that they are producing both white and red grapes. The growing area has an incredibly high density of vines in relation to the amount of growers that are in the area. Pfalz relies mostly on wine tourism as an economic pillar, and Pfalz produces roughly 60% white wines to the 40% red wines, specializing primarily in Riesling and Dornfelder grapes. Dornfelder is a relatively newcomer to the viticultural world as a cross-varietal created in 1956 and recently gaining popularity in German vineyards. The red grape has a strong hardiness, making it thrive in Pfalz climate, especially during the winter, and is known for its deep red pigment and floral characteristics while maintaining its rich body integrity. Dornfelder is often blended with Pinot Noir and is the next most popular red of Pfalz. Pinot Noir is also perfectly suited for the cooler, wetter climate of Pfalz during the winter, and its warmer climate creating a heavier body and more fruitful flavors in the summer. Riesling is primarily grown in Pfalz, being planted at nearly double the rate of Dornfelder, and is distinct from other regions that produce Riesling by putting out wines that are much deeper bodied and that are noticeably richer than their competitors. The climate and soil conditions of Pfalz, Germany are due to its geographical location. They border the French growing area of Alsace, France, and Pfalz is producing very similar wines to its neighbor, including Rieslings, Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, Gewürztraminer, and Pinot Blanc. The fuller body of Pfalz Rieslings are known for and can be accredited to the warmer, drier climate of the region due to the rain shadow created by the Hart mountain range, very similar to the impact of the Vosges on Alsace. The impact of this warmer climate on the varietals grown in Pfalz create a distinction and noticeable difference in the terroir of the wine produced in Pfalz, as opposed to its competitors that resemble varietal profile standards.
The financial impacts of Pfalz, Germany wine region. The wine country of Rhineland-Pfalz produces 90% of Germany's wine and has over 6,500 companies in this area, coming from wineries and distributors, along as growers. Pfalz economy is strongly reliant on the tourism it brings in to get most of its GDP. Germany is one of the highest ranked tourist spots in Europe as of 2022. The largest event in Pfalz wine calendar is September